Hi everyone, this is Richie the Blind Hedgehog. Welcome to this video. I'm here with Denver. He is my big standing bony German Shepherd from Natural Decoration Pets. This is his tag. So if you want to look them up, these are gorgeous plush that are basically used for decoration in pet stores and stuff. At first, I thought you couldn't actually obtain those because I was pretty sure they would be bought or divided amongst pet stores, but I was wrong. So luckily I had a site around me that actually sold or sells those. So apparently it's possible to obtain them. I have no idea where you can obtain them in the US, so I suggest you just have a look. So yeah, this is my Denver. And here's Moya. The dog is downstairs, but Moya just wanted to sleep in his Death Star, so he will be in the video. How are you? His fur is a bit messy. Oh, wait, show me your face. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Thought he had something weird in his face. Wait, here, somewhere. On his nose there. I'll check that after the video. So, and they're available in different breeds, like Beagles, Tackles, Labradors, Husky, Border Collie, German Shepherd, and there are even smaller ones. I saw a Pug, I think. Anyway, I was so enthusiastic I could actually obtain this guy. I found him in store, in a pet store that just opened in our village. And I was so glad they could sell him to me, because usually they don't. And I was actually super glad because I actually ordered the lying down German Shepherd that was in the same assortment. So this is Denver. Yeah, I named him Denver. This is what he basically looks like. So his tail is black. His legs are really straight and strong. They have wires in it. But as you can see, those are really good quality plush toys. They're not necessarily toys, but they're really good quality. So there's a nice detail on them. So for example, the length of the muzzle. Also here the lip, but it's hard to see, I know. Here, his lip. Also the length of his fur in some places, like here. The markings on the chest. And the sturdy wires make it really hard to bend this plush, so it's really sturdy while standing up. You can just easily put him on the ground like this, and he would be, standing like very stable. So it is difficult to disbalance. The ears miss a bit of finishing, I think, but they're like 10, and his head is rather black. But you can really recognize the breed and the dog in it, and I think this plush is absolutely gorgeous. He's probably one of the most pretty ones in my collection. So, I never heard of those before, but I just came across this guy in the pet store, and I had to have him. So, he was gorgeous. But now they also send me a lying down one who is right there in this box, so I'm just gonna show you him, or her. The lying down ones are a bit smaller, but nice, there's nice difference actually with the standing up. The smaller ones are a bit smaller size. The standing ones are really massive, as you can see. Here's the lying down one. Just gonna turn the box this way like this, it's prettier to see. There you go. So as you can see, their face is pretty comparable. Just gotta fix this a little bit. But I see indeed the markings are here, a bit smaller here. Just gorgeous markings. She's a good middle size. There you go. Actually, they're just basically soft toys, but those are indeed very well designed, and it's obvious that they have been thinking pretty deeply to think about the materials. I might show you a few examples. Now, the differences between the standing one and the lying down one is, well, first of all, the standing one has like very sturdy wires, but really sturdy wire work in the legs. This one doesn't have any wires because it's lying down, so this is more like a soft toy. The legs are empty. They're just firmly stuffed on a regular base. Also, their shape is really well made. The dogs don't have paw pads. This is what the base of their paws look like. On some points, they have a lot of tufts, like here. For example, the chest, also the back here on this lying down one. It's like it has a long coat. Also here, but I've been brushing her a bit before showing her. So it's a really furry plush. Denver's tail is rather entirely black, while this one's tail has a brown base. They have like the same Natural Decoration Pets tag. The brand is Booney. It's written like this. So this girl is a bit smaller. I like the back of the ears here, who are still 10. So the wire work, the tail, and also a few other differences on the front here are this beautiful, well, I know she has her collar already, beautiful black collar that she has in black marking coming over her chest, which Denver doesn't have, as you can see. Just got a tan neck. He's missing this marking, unfortunately. I wish he had it, but this lying down one has it, and I think it's great looking. Also here the marking behind the leg is still noticed, the brown marking. So it's a very detailed plush that has really been designed with great detail. They have some kind of a cardboard in the ears to make them stay up. I think her ears look a bit better than Denver's ears. Also here the mouth. This dog has its tongue sticking out, and it's a pretty long and massive tongue. Also here the back of the base of the mouth is also pretty well made, and it has a cardboard in it, and it actually goes pretty deeply, so I can almost put my entire hand in there. You really have this little mouth, so maybe you can just insert a toy or something. Also here you have like the dog doesn't have teeth, but you really have this little pouch made of cardboard with this very long tongue and a very sturdy base that is not just quickly done. It is really a really pretty base of the mouth here. So it's amazing, actually, the detail on this plush, the coat, the colors, the markings, the material they use, everything is absolutely perfect. Also the length of the muzzle, just like Denver's. You really recognize the muzzle of the German Shepherd and the markings, everything that is very typical for the breed in this plush. It's amazing. Unfortunately, there's one thing I don't really like very much, is the design of the legs here. The two legs just pointing in one same direction. There is no leg work here. One of the legs is supposed to cross the belly and be attached on this part, but the dog has its both legs positioned on one side of the body, and so they just attached both legs on one side. But the base is still very shiny and very soft. Unlike the coat, which is still, who has much longer hair, but it's difficult to see. I've been brushing her, but when you actually just mess up the hair a little bit, you can see what I mean. Her fur feels like Kylie's fur. So no paw pads, but she still has this really lovely design on the legs. She's actually missing some paw pads here, really. But maybe you can make some yourself with a little marker or with something, yeah, maybe some paint. You can make them yourself. And the tail just, yeah. The tail might have been a bit longer maybe. But mostly on plushies that lie like this, the tail is pretty short. Yeah, making the tail longer might be an even more expensive production, so it would be nice if the tail would have been a bit, yeah, reached this point, for example. That would have been nice, but now the tail is just hanging there like this. It's a bit weird. But the tail has a really nice shape. And it still has this long fur. Also the black one. So it's amazing. It's amazing. Also the proportions of this plush are indeed absolutely gorgeous. So just when you actually remove this huge tag, you can see that the proportions of this plush are, well, indeed very realistic. The back compared with the legs and then the head. So it is a gorgeous decoration plush, absolutely. They go for something, but I thought on that website the prices were pretty okay. I think I paid like 60 euros for this one here, which I was pretty okay with. This one, Denver here, was a bit more expensive. He can go for about 100 euros. In my case, I paid a bit more for him. But you know, I was so glad I could actually have him and I've been earning the money to obtain him, so I'm really glad. And I did agree actually spending the money I earned on him. And there you go. I might call her Nairobi. I still have to make name tags for them. I really like her black collar. She's amazing. Yeah, well, I put sometimes on the bigger plush, I put this little chains on them. I have a few for some of the plush. But those plush, they can take something, you know. Sometimes they're used to just fit harnesses or collars on them. So they're very firmly stuffed. Denver as well, he's pretty heavy because of his very sturdy stuffing, and I also believe him to have some kind of a skeleton inside. He is extremely yeah, indeed, there is a hard structure inside of him. It's like you're actually basically feeling his spine here. So actually it's pretty logic. Those guys are more expensive. This one is just a soft plush. No structures, no wiring, no wires in the legs. This is actually a much softer plush and suitable for play or sleep. She's a gorgeous decoration. Denver is a bit more, yeah, but he kind of reminds me of like those Melissa and Dog animals. And actually, personally, I think that those guys look even better. Also the hair, the coloring, the proportions, everything. And, well, that's actually, yeah. I was about to collect the Melissa and Dog Husky, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to. I'm very pleased with this guy. And I'm definitely going to get the Border Collies as well. The Border Collies or the Huskies, not quite sure. I kind of fell in love with the Border Collie. So I might just collect that one, but that won't be for immediately. I'm so glad my two dogs are together. They're just amazing. They're gorgeous collectibles, and I'm gonna keep them forever. Like, they're amazing. So the tongue is pretty stiff here too. Their nose is hard, so they don't have a leathery nose. Their nose is hard, like hard plastic. And on some points they're really soft, and then they get really furry. So the length of the hair is indeed well thinking. They really thought about that really well. It's an amazing design, absolutely, for both of them. So I really recommend these guys. Don't pay 200 euros for them, but it's normal that this guy goes for about 100 and this may be a bit less. But you get something for your money. Absolutely, you do get something. So I really hope you enjoy if you ever obtain these, because they're gorgeous, and you'll be sure to see more of these because I never heard of this assortment before, and now I did. I am impressed. So I had to collect those too. Maybe more coming, but that will be for later. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.